Hi.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Friday afternoon. Welcome to the cookie lunch break. Hi. Hi, Mar. Thanks.
Hello.
How is it going?
Oh, we're surviving.
Surviving. Surviving.
Yeah.
Just like everybody else. Yes.
Mhm.
Thanks everyone for joining us.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Hi, guys.
I
How
can't
was
wait
your
to
week?
see you tomorrow, Julie. You want to go ahead? Or am I? Welcome, everybody.
Hi.
Just spaced out for a second.
We are back.
Back.
Regular Friday cookie lunch break. Hi, June. Victoria.
June.
And today I'm going to be enjoying myself, just watching these beautiful ladies decorate. And we're going with a really fun theme that we hope you all are going to guess what it is once you see the pictures. Hello, this is
Hi, Grandma.
yeah. And so Amber is going to do some, I think, airbrushing I saw, and some realizing transfers. And Marlene is putting a really fun twist on a popular theme paired with Father's Day. So we hope you're gonna enjoy it. And before we jump into, you also have all the templates in your coffee shops.
Yep, the
That's
templates
right.
are.
For those of you who are not familiar, coffee shop, we call it coffee shop. We haven't figured out what's the correct pronunciation. Coffee. Basically, this is where we created shops and we sell our templates. So you guys can grab it for the duration, or is it for the duration for the live, or is it
for
24
the
hours?
next 24 hours.
24 hours at
Sale.
discounted price. So today Amber is selling. Do you have your
Do you have a picture? I didn't do a picture.
All right. Yeah, I didn't put a picture up there.
Okay, we'll see later. In her shop and Marlene as well, so you guys can grab it afterwards.
But they're up. We didn't do a screenshot.
And also your supply list, right?
Yes.
You put all the supplies list there. Yeah, those are really useful. I find those really, really useful because I don't have to like go anywhere and it's all there. And it's clickable. The supply lists are PDF files.
Yes.
With clickable links, so you guys can download those and just see what you need and purchase it as you go. All right. So, and I have in my coffee shop, I put together a really fun Mother's Day gift idea PDF, so you guys can just grab it and see if there's something that you like for your mother or yourself or your grandmother or your sister.
Yeah, shop for you. I did some for myself.
Exactly. I really would love the book on the pies. She's awesome. The pie book.
Oh, yeah, that looks really fun.
That looks really fun. So who is going to go first today?
From what I saw, Amber, your project is a little bit more. Why don't you go first, just so that you have plenty of time?
Okay. I mean, yeah, I did a lot of stuff ahead, but yeah, just in case.
Yes.
So before I start, I'll just show you that I just put a new cookie decorating kit into my Global Belly store. It's a kind of similar to what I'm doing today. This kit comes with the cookie cutters, the piping bags, royal icing mix, cookie mix, food coloring, and step-by-step instructions so you can make these galaxy cookies with these supplies. So that's in my Global Belly store. Just globalbelly.com and then search for SweetAmbs and you'll find it. I didn't grab a link there, but that's there in the shop. So today, let's put this in. There we go. I'm going to be showing you how to do these space alien galaxy.
How is the audio?
What?
And there was like an issue with audio.
Oh, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So our theme was going to be Star Wars, and Mar did stick to that. I kind of like went a little bit away from that, but it's still, from a galaxy far, far away. So we'll just say that it's kind of Star Wars themed today.
Well, the thing is I'm not a fan of this. I don't not like it, but I'm not like one of these super crazy fans. And I think there's all kinds of aliens in the series, right?
Yes. So
he might have been at the bar. He might have been at the bar there, that bar that they have.
Right. Yeah, we'll just go with that. All right. Yeah, I do hear a little bit of an echo on myself. I don't know why that would be happening today, and nothing has changed. But
for me, you sound fine.
I hear that as well a little bit.
Right. So where are we going to start? Okay, and again, these. Do I have my coffee?
Are these your cardamom cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So those you have also listed in your coffee shop recipe for.
So I just posted a link in the comments to my coffee shop. So that's where you're going to find my cookie recipe and icing recipe, the supply list for today's project with all the clickable links, and the templates for these cookies. So I'm going to start out.
May the fourth be with you.
Yes, that's it. In a few days. What day is that? Tuesday or Wednesday?
I mean, April is done.
Yep. So we have our alien template and our star template. And these are in the coffee shop. So I'm just going to, you just slide under a piece of parchment paper or wax paper. And then I did that ahead of time because those need to dry. So I will just show you my little video clip.
Yes, Nicole, we hear ya. Nobody knows what day is anymore.
Mm-hmm. So here I am just piping the Royal Icing transfers with flood consistency icing. I used Chef Master Neon Bright Green for this.
One of my favorite colors.
That's so nice color. Great for Halloween as well.
Mm-hmm. And then, so I just lit that crest over a little bit, and then I filled in the eyes with black. So that's Chef Master Coal Black, also flood consistency. And then I just used my scribe tool to kind of fill that in. These have to dry. Well, I took Mar's advice and just airbrushed them before they dried, and that worked totally fine. Like I was scared to do that, but it worked great.
I'm also scared to do that. I think I haven't tried it yet. I'm always like, okay, she says I can do it, but
yeah, you can do it.
Like it's like I can't cross that bridge or something.
Right. I know it was scary, but I did it, and it was great.
You totally can. I think the trick is not to put too much pressure on the trigger, so you don't accidentally like blow the hole in the icing. Those are really cool.
Yeah, and then once they're dry, you just peel them right off. It's somewhere I had a clip of me airbrushing, and I don't know where it went, but and then I also did these little stars, which they're super, super delicate. So you do have to be careful and make lots of extras. But I'll show you how.
There's so many other projects, though.
They're so pretty. All I see is a gingerbread house with like tons of.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So you can even like maybe like.
Yeah, there's so many possibilities with the little stars and everything. So then we have our little.
Actually, Jeremy says that there is a name for this character from Star Wars. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. Okay, so it works then. Good.
Yes.
See, I like Nicole's here.
In Mar we trust. Oh, it's like, this would be on a t-shirt. I totally see this on a t-shirt. In Mar we trust.
It looks like an emoji. Look at Amy put the emoji. Look, Amber. It looks
like an emoji.
Mm-hmm.
What a coincidence, huh?
All right.
The dragon fish turret. Love your name. Do you have a video to show how to get true black or red icing?
I don't have a video, but I have a blog post on that about getting making dark colors. So if you go to SweetAmbs.com and search black icing, you'll find it.
So that's SweetAmbs.com.
Mm-hmm. So I'm using tipless bags today.
Tiny scissors there.
Tiny little scissors, yeah. So I'll just cut all these ahead of time. So this is, I'm going to be using black, blue, purple, and pink. Chef Master colors. And the colors are all listed in that supply list in my coffee shop.
And well, obviously they're watching you do it here, but she's got her full tutorial on YouTube. Like you just published it, right?
Yeah, so these are like a little bit different, but basically the same with the tipless bags, the flood consistency icing. So that's on my YouTube channel now. And also that kit that I posted earlier, that's the video that goes with that kit.
So how many colors are you using?
I have 5 bags here.
I'm getting a 90s vibe from this project.
Oh, what vibe?
A 90s vibe.
Yeah, you could do these colors. Yes.
90s, totally. So how would you go about coloring all these? Do you have a method that you color, like, because there's like blue, pink? Do you start with any particular?
Well, I just do them all separately. You could do them all in the same container, I suppose, and fill the bags as you go along. But I just colored them separately, and then, but you could do, start with your white, and then do your pink, and then blue, and then purple, and then black, all in the same container. Oh wait, I messed up. Forget that.
Oh my God, she messed up.
Forget that.
I heard there was an air bubble that happened.
Yep. All right. Forget that happened.
So what's the messed up part? What happened?
I just need a black outline.
Oh, okay.
I don't have to fill the whole cookie. I don't need that.
Oh, it's because I made you talk, so you kind of get distracted. My fault. I take the blame. I take the blame. Olga, actually, I drink lemon water a lot. Quite a lot. I don't think it's very refreshing, but I don't think it has any health benefit. Like, you read online all these health, people are saying, oh, lemon water is going to make you lose weight. It's not. It's not. Believe me.
If you're eating a donut with your lemon water.
I would be like Twiggy, like I drink a lot of lemon water. But not for that reason.
Yeah, I don't know that it cancels other calories going in.
No, it's not. Oh, so this is how you did it. This is cool. So cool.
Take 2. That's right, June.
Take 2, yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I want to have kind of a bigger area of the white because you want this kind of sort of a glowing effect around the alien's face. So now I'm going to take a little spatula. I'm just using an offset spatula here. And then I'm just going to blend these colors. I'm going to sort of try to do like a spiral motion.
Do you have this spatula listed also in a tools PDF?
I don't remember if I put this in there.
You use it a lot, quite a lot. I've seen you use it quite a lot.
I'll have to check on that.
This is a really neat technique. It really does create the effect.
Yeah, I love this.
That halo that you kind of see around a plant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fairly, it's quick. No, it's not.
Relatively.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither, Julie. I'm not. She makes it look easy.
Oh, nails. Maybe have you ever painted your nails, Galaxy?
No.
Wow.
I feel like I'm not as good with nails as I am with icing. I don't know if I could do it.
That's a good topic, Brenda. I would probably do that on a Tuesday with Amy, just because Well, I could do it with the girls, but they're going to be like, I don't know who to do it with. Maybe it's like silkscreen stencils versus stencils. Do you guys have an opinion on the topic?
I don't even know about. I don't know anything about silk screen.
Well, the silk screen, I only tried it once. Stencils, I've tried many times, but not silk screen.
Maybe I don't know. I'll come up with something because it's like a kind of a new. It's gotten more popular, so it is something to address.
So I'm wiping my spatula off in between passes so I don't get the colors too like mixed up in there. All right, so I think
black is fast, and that you would muddy up everything.
Okay, and then you can put your little guy in the middle.
Thank you, Josette. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Eco. Do you have your camera plugged in? The audio out?
No, the audio is not. This one should be. It's muted, I think. Yeah.
I see that it's muted. It wouldn't be alive without some technical problems.
True.
Always. We do it on purpose, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so now yesterday, I just like dropped the stars in there, but I had a lot of bleeding. So what I did was I had to put first just a dot of white.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So that's
a great idea. Yes, remember that for the future, guys. If you're putting because these stars, they are fairly thin. It's not like a thick.
Right. They're so fragile. Okay, so here's our little star, and then I'll just put that.
It's perfect.
Thank you. So this template I just broke one. The template has two different sizes of stars. One's like about an inch and the other one's 3/4 of an inch.
So that's where her template is. There was a question, somebody just posted where it was, Veronica. I just put it there.
Veronica, so the instructions are on the screen. Not instructions, the link to the templates. Amber has those in her coffee shop.
Yeah.
Yes. The instructions are not there yet because I didn't do this tutorial, but the supply list and the templates are there.
Oh yeah, June, these stars are perfect for Christmas. Fantastic.
Oh yeah. So make a bunch of these now and then you'll be ready.
You could even airbrush the edges with blue or something to make it more like,
yeah.
Or coat them in disco dust.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay, so now for the stars, little stars in the background, I'm just going to sprinkle some nonpareils.
Do you guys find, Elizabeth is asking that when you put white food color in the icing, it helps for the bleeding issues?
Han, you have said that before, right?
Yes, it can help, but I always say, a lot of times bleeding is because of the amount of food coloring used. Like if you oversaturate your royal icing with food color, but you can help by adding some light color if you're experiencing severe bleeding issues, and then letting the color, like we always say, letting the dark colors rest at least for a couple hours. I do that overnight actually. Like if I do black, and then I freeze all my dark colors. If I have leftover, I freeze them because then I don't have to waste a lot of food coloring, and it's there.
Those little dots really add a lot, the little nonpareils.
Yeah.
What a small, right? It's such a small detail, but it kind of elevates the cookie to the next level.
So I don't know if you can see on this one. So this one, I just dropped it in, and you can see.
Oh, fairly.
Okay, no, I did another layer on top, and then it bled through that.
Oh, okay.
So
but so where you putting it on a wet? It was dry on wet.
No. Yes.
Dry on wet. Dry on wet.
Yeah.
So, but adding the dot underneath, it helps.
It helps a lot.
That's a good tip.
So just remember to do that little dot before you put on your stars.
Beautiful, Amber.
Thank you.
That hexagon shape is so versatile. If you guys are building your collection, that's one of the shapes that's just, you can use it for, it's like the plaque that Amber often uses. It's one of those really.
Yeah, it's becoming my favorite shape. I mean, since I don't know, 3 years ago. I'm gonna try to see if maybe I'm a coin.
Okay. Yeah, so the hexagon cookie cutter is linked in that supply list in my coffee shop.
Yes, bestagons, Jeremy, that's right.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think they both have their applications. It's like hexagon or candy corn. I think that they're the candy corn gives you a little bit more height.
Strawberry is also very versatile.
Now it's missing your sound. Your talking is weird.
Okay. Strawberry is also a very versatile shape. Just check out my 30 creative cookie decorating.
I don't know what happened, but now you're like.
We can't really hear you.
What?
Oh, Debbie, yeah, the templates are on Patreon. So if you are already on if you're already a member on my Patreon, then you have those templates already.
What about a scribe tool to do what you did?
Yeah, so on the video I posted earlier this week on YouTube of the galaxy stars, I used the scribe tool instead of the swirling with the spatula, and it gives a different look, but it still works.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's like the little nuances, but sometimes if you don't have a tool.
Let me bring that picture up again so you can see the difference of the. So this one was with the scribe tool, so you can see there's like little swirls in there.
Yeah.
It's not as like blended. Yeah.
I love what you did today. Can you hear me okay now?
Yes, yes, much better.
Okay. Yeah, I did not. Who said that? Julie, I did not drink all the wine. I did not.
Very nice.
It's awesome. It's so cool. I have to try. I have to try this sometime.
So I've got the ticker running at the bottom there with the links to the coffee shop for all of us. And again, she has the star and the little head royal icing transfer templates and all the supplies and everything for the project. So you'll find
Cindy. So just to address this, Cindy, yes, sending stars on Facebook costs something, but you can also help us by buying us coffee or tea or lemon over at coffee.com. The shops are running at the bottom. That way we get pretty much what we don't get 90%, but we get more than we do on Facebook, because Facebook usually keeps like 99% of what you guys send.
Yeah, so the Facebook stars are not really the best way, but
if you want to support us,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Well, they take a big commission of your donation, so Facebook keeps a good half of what you guys are giving, whereas on coffee, we get the whole amount. So if you want to support the live stream, coffee's the way to go, and we really appreciate it. It makes the live streams possible. So thank you for everyone that supports us on that platform. It's great.
And even if if you can't, that's like just sharing and commenting on the lives is also super helpful.
Yes, absolutely. And those of you who are just joining us, this is your first live watching. We have all the lives stored in the playlist on Facebook. All of our pages have the live tab, and you can just check out our previous lives. We cover a lot of topics about cookie decorating, also recipes. And Marlene has also another live that she does with Amy on Tuesday, and they do a lot of fun stuff there as well. Lots of candies in cookies and different techniques. So you guys can check out that live. That's on Tuesday, and is it also at 1 p.m.?
Same time, yes.
Same time, so 1 p.m. Eastern time. That's a New York time. Those of you who are in a different time zone, you can look up New York time
There's my.
Oh, and yes, for those of you who are joining us, we are doing a Star Wars theme. So Amber accidentally, I guess, inadvertently did a Star Wars character without even knowing it.
Yeah.
I think Jeremy said it's Dura. Dura is the name of the character, I guess, but it's also matching the emoji. And now Marlon, Matt combined holiday that is coming up, Father's Day, with a Star Wars theme.
So I just want to answer here. So Julie, sharing gets us in front of your friends, and so if you have friends that are interested in cookie decorating, well, maybe they'll discover us. So it just widens our visibility sharing.
Yes. And it also tells the algorithm. It also tells the algorithm that it's a popular. It's something that people like, and it helps us get noticed more.
And then commenting. Last Tuesday, Amy had everybody write where they were from. Just asked everybody quickly, please put where you're from in the comments. And then like all the comments, everybody was writing quickly. And for some reason that kind of did a positive thing in the algorithm for the video. So commenting, interacting, all that's really
okay. So what did you guys have for breakfast? You can write it in the comments.
Yeah, tell us what you had for breakfast.
What did you have for breakfast? Okay, quickly. What did you have for breakfast, Mar?
I had my cream of wheat.
Oh,
nice. And you, Amber?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Nice. I had salt-boiled eggs.
Great. Oh, we're so healthy, aren't we?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Coffee. Yes, I had coffee too, and I have coffee now, my afternoon coffee. And it's Friday, and maybe I'll have an evening coffee too. Get a little.
You're getting a little caffeinated.
Okay, so I'm gonna start. So I have the supplies, but this is a necktie and a t-shirt. And I kind of wanted to, again, like we buy a lot of cookie cutters that are underutilized. Like the tie, this is probably the first time I've ever used it, but I've probably owned it for 6 years. So it's one of those shapes that we buy. You're like, oh wow, I'm gonna make this, and then never use it. So it's one of those shapes though that has a lot of room. You could put like men are often like just big kids, so they still watch cartoons and play video games. So you could do like kind of the cute ties that we get, like the kind of gift, Father's Day stuff that we see, but you could do it on a cookie, and that's what I did here. So it's like Yoda, kind of his silhouette on the tie. And one of the things in the coffee shop listing is I actually made some tags that say Yoda Best Dad, and this is
so cool.
May the 4th be with you. So you get the 2 tags to attach to the cookies. And this is a t-shirt, and here you can see it. I did it with, again, that pattern. So you
I love that shirt. That is so neat.
So you can use these kind of more, like it doesn't have to be like a Yoda shape, it can be other things and still be cute. And this is great too if you have kids to reuse if they have characters that they like. You could put Pokemon on there. You could put Paw Patrol. You could put Tinkerbell. You make a Tinkerbell silhouette and you just pop it on. It doesn't have to be always a distinct.
Yeah, you don't have to do like super detailed. Sometimes a little, just a silhouette.
Yes, exactly. So here I worked on. So I've talked in the past about airbrushing and using colors, layering because it's translucent. It could mess up with the color. So here, since I'm using green on top of yellow, well, it works. If you know how like green is made, it's blue and yellow. So it didn't really get what's
the template called? Argyle? Is that called Argyle?
I think Argyle has like another line on top. This is just
oh, okay.
Like it has like a check, like you know what I mean? Like another. So when you're doing a geometric like this kind of thing, like pattern on a shape, I like to try. I mean, you don't have to, but I do myself like to kind of like look here, see there's the point, and then try to go straight. You could just slap that sucker on there. It's up to you. I mean, I'm a little bit, I wouldn't say that I'm a super finicky decorator, but You want
She has it aligned with the bottom tip, just so you you notice that. So it's like centered.
I mean, it's not super necessary, but so the icing color is gold. Now, AmeriColor sells all their food gels the same as their airbrush color, so that's why I like to use them. And so this is gold, and now I'm airbrushing in gold, and this is optional, but all I'm doing is I'm kind of like creating a shadow. So I'm just outlining. I'm not full on airbrushing, and that's the thing with airbrushing. You can just kind of like dust.
So are you aiming more on the stencil than on
I am.
I'm
really
more aiming.
And
so it's just like okay.
And it just gives the, you know, it gives it a little bit more, I don't know, like it's like painted, you know. Airbrushing is just another way to apply paint or color, and you can just slap it on, or you can be more precise. And you can see now when I move it, like just that little bit kind of just creates a little bit of, you know, interest instead of having just this flat color. So I'm going to do another one. And I'll try just to slap it on, as I said. So you can just kind of add and then you get like another color because I kind of left a gap between the diamonds, and so that color is exposed when we put the other one on. So you see? And
so is this your just slap on? It's like,
well, you know what I like. You can see the difference here.
It's like super centered.
Yeah.
You just can't do it any other way. We get it.
Anyway, we don't need to tell you. It's c'est la vie, eh, you know? All right, so now I'm going to switch out my stencil. So this is a 2-layer stencil. I actually have the eyes in the coffee, but I couldn't find them. I cut them and then I lost them. So, you know, that's the nature of it.
Yeah.
I was like, I cut them. Where the heck did they go? But he's not got them.
If you'd like to tip Amber, you can follow the link on a screen. Just type in your browser. Type what you see on a screen, www.coffee-fi.com/SweetAmbs, and that will take you to, that will not take you to the shop. You have to click on a shop, or there's like a donate button by Amber Coffee.
We each have our own individual coffee shop, so you would have to go to each different one to give us a tip.
So what airbrush are you using now?
So this is in the supply list. It's on my wireless airbrush. So I've got 2 actually listed because people have said that it's sold out. So I found 2. You want to look for a gun that isn't painted.
That isn't what?
Painted. Some of the airbrush guns are painted, and so it's difficult to see inside the little cup where the color is. So now I'm resting my little Yoda. His ears line up with the diamond points, okay?
Okay.
And so he's protected, like the rest of the yellow is protected, and I'm going to be adding green. So that will show up against that yellow, and then I'm going to be adding green also to the openings there.
Okay.
So and you can, if you're cutting this yourself, you can take out the Yoda and put whatever you want. I mean, you could put so many other little things that, you know, like little...
Luis, we will definitely do a stenciling with real icing. It's a really fun technique. Amber likes it.
I'm getting the hang of it.
You're getting hang of it, and I think oh look, she's already airbrushing Yoda. And I love the reveal part when you take off the stencil holder. The stencil holder, it's from Sugar Bell, right? Sweet Sugar Bell?
Yeah, so she's got the only one that's adjustable that's on the market. So this one here, you can kind of take it apart and change the sizing. The other ones are whatever it is, it's the shape, you know. Hers is got a little bit more versatility. And here you can see, so that little base color was protected in both applications. So it's like outlined. And then there's the Yoda, the color kind of like still shows. And I have a moss green that you can come in and like just highlight again a little bit the areas. I'll do this one.
How long would you say it takes to dry? Like how long before, like you did the first layer and then you're putting the second layer, do you allow the first layer to kind of dry a little bit and then do the second layer?
Well, it depends how much you put. So like in this case here, this one was just a blush up application, like, you know, like barely any color. This dries so quickly, like really fast. So the other one was a bit more color, so it takes a bit longer. Am I not? I'm trying to see here or there. So again, and surprising amount of control. Is it not coming out here? I got no color. You have a surprising amount of control. You can go really close and you can aim it. Like you don't have to just, you know, you think you're going to color like a large area. You can get really close and be able to really target the color where you want it. Mm-hmm. Like I could just do these diamond areas and skip Yoda. You see? To a degree, if I want to come up with a different color there.
Now, Marlene, she owns like 6 or 7 airbrushes. If you have only one airbrush, you will have to clean the airbrush between the layers.
Well, it depends on the color, because before it was yellow, you could probably get away with just spraying it out and then.
Yeah, that's true.
But it depends on the colors. Like if you're coming in with like your first application is black, let's say, well, you're for sure going to have to wash it, or else you're going to end up with just like muddy next color.
Yeah. Okay, when you are done, can you just lift up the airbrush? They were asking what does it look like. So this is the airbrush Marlene is using, and it's listed in her coffee shop in the supply list, and also you have it in your Amazon shop. It's everywhere. She's loving that thing.
Well, the thing is so the ones that are plugged are they're good. Just this, you don't have wires everywhere. I do like to have multiple ones running because I'm not constantly running to the sink to wash them out, because I do use multiple colors. And so if every time I wash out my airbrush, well, I'm flushing my money down the drain.
Talking about washing, Sandra is asking, so if you're using the stencil for different colors, do you wash stencils between uses?
Well, if it depends if it's beaded, like the color beading on top of it. If you're doing just like blush application, usually you can last quite a long time without washing. But if you're really doing a heavy like coating, yeah, you might have to wash it. But if you're cutting your own stencils, that's when it's great. You can cut a few, and then, you know, if you're making a lot of cookies, you might want to have a couple of airbrush stencils running so that you're not constantly running to the sink. I'm working upside down there.
So this stencil is available in your coffee shop, right?
Yeah, and it's in the cookie school. I put it in the cookie school group. So there it is. So you can just see adding a little bit of shading to it. And these you could also pearl, because ties are typically made out of silk. And so you could pearl them up. This one here, I didn't like it, but I'm showing it to you. I used the marker that I've used in the
I like that. It's cute.
Outline. I thought
it instantly made me smile. So.
Oh yeah, well,
yeah.
I thought it wasn't like my favorite. Here is the little T-shirt, and I just want to show you how easy. So there's the little pocket.
I sense the magnets coming.
No, I'm going to just do a one swipe.
Okay, usually you can use magnets to anchor your stencils.
You can, but this is so small, so I'm just putting a little dollop of icing here, and then you can see through where the pocket's going to be.
And here is stenciling with real icing.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Now your icing underneath is dry, correct?
Yes, yes. So there's the little pocket, and it's so fast.
It is so perfect. So quick.
Yeah, it's really like such a fast way to do it, and it's dry almost instantaneously, right? Right. Is this going to come out?
Okay, so Terry has a question. If I buy a stencil that says cut, I assume I need a silhouette or silhouette. Marlene and Amber, they both use silhouette stencil cutters, correct?
Yes, but you can also, Mara, I don't know if you do this too, but I put the JPEG or PDF file of the stencil. Yeah, so that way, if you don't have the cutter, then you can just print it and cut it yourself.
Or convert it in Cricut, because Cricut, if you have a silhouette, you can do that with the JPEG. So that was just like a dot. And now in the wet icing, I'm putting black pearls. So normally I use 8mm pearls, or is it 4mm? 4mm. These are even smaller. These are the Sweet Sugar Belle ones, and they're just like a tad smaller.
Yeah, it's like a large, almost like a oversized pearl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so
Did I say it wrong? No. You have told me that it's not a proper way.
Here he is again. I'm just gonna pop his head on. So it's just at the top of the pocket. And you could put anything in a pocket. You could put a little cat. You could put a little puppy, whatever you want. A little snowman at Christmas.
Louise is asking, where do you purchase your stencils? And do you use a stencil holder and which one? So maybe you want to talk about how you make your stencils and that you don't purchase them? Or
yeah, like I design my own just because then I'm kind of promoting myself instead of stencil shops. No, you know, hate towards the stencil shops, but I mean, they're not, you know, I'm going to take care of me first.
Yep.
So all the designs that I use are usually mine.
Olga is asking, could you airbrush Yoda on top of the pocket?
You could, but he's not going to be as dimensional, and so it's just a little bit different. So this is just a leaf tip, and on either side, I'm just basically adding like little leaves coming out of his head. You see, so he's got his little ears sticking out, and it just adds to the cuteness.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the time it took to do these, he's got a little crust going now. So if you want, you can switch back to the other piping tip and put little hands just on top of his head to give him like the look like he's holding on to the edge of the pocket.
And with these, you also have the tags available that you made?
Yeah, the tags are there.
Can be packaged, and the tags are also available in the...
I'll just demo the cutting process. So where is he? So now I'm just adding his two little dots on either side. He's just holding on to the edge of the pocket. You see? So very simple. I got icing on myself. And for the shoulders, I find that it's less, like it just gives it a little bit more interest if you do your pocket and your sleeves in another color. You know, like there's not much going on this shape.
Alicia says they're divine. Yoda t-shirts are in. Antoinette. So cute, Mar.
And you could do like so many different things, even for like, you know, you could do like a little kitten with pink. It's one of those shapes again that are cute. You did a kit with a t-shirt, didn't you, Amber?
Yeah, a tie-dye t-shirt. But
yeah, that's a cute one. And you can get the kit and then reuse the cutter to make Yoda.
Yeah.
I mean, t-shirt is also a shape that is so versatile. I mean, anything, right?
I cut a t-shirt into a baby onesie once.
Yeah, you can. Oh, okay. You can really like use t-shirts for anything. Anything goes on a t-shirt. I mean, look, I have sewn up so you can put anything on a t-shirt.
So if you
Yoda in a pocket, so cute.
I just want to mention, so if you tend to have the bleeding, you could leave a hairline separation between here, like in this type of a situation. Just don't have the icing connect, and that'll save you potentially some issues. So if you don't have a cutting machine, like a silhouette and all that, so here's the tags. And then back in the day when I used to sell cookies, I would make the tags, and they sell these punches. So this one is exactly 2 inches, and these tags are formatted for that. And then you can align it, you see here. So it goes a lot faster than
you can get the template for the tags. You can print it yourself. All you have to do is go to Mar's shop, template shop, right? And it's all there.
Yeah, you see, and then you take
must be with you
a smaller hole punch to make the little hole for you to add your little ribbon. And then you can bag up your cookies and have the cute little tag to, you know, whether you're going to do, you know, this or this type of of a situation. It just kind of takes them, you know, if you're going to bag them up, to put a little label on them. So that's it.
It's adorable. Wow. This is, I think, the first time in the history of life that we are 10 minutes early.
Wow.
Pop your questions in. We've got
yeah, okay, let's do a quick Q&A. Maybe if you have some questions, we can answer. These are adorable. I love them. I love silhouettes on anything. I mean, I just like ballerina silhouettes. I remember I did a cameo silhouette. That was like my very first cookie, maybe like, I don't know, 12 years ago. We didn't even talk about alcohol. We did talk about alcohol. You missed it, about the barrel. I didn't drink it all. Hi. Oh, thank you for watching the video.
Oh, you've been watching. She's been watching since she was 6 years old. How sweet. Thank you.
What's your favorite cookie you ever decorated? So that's a question. So Mar, you go.
What's my favorite? It's a funny thing to look back on, because especially when we repost, because we repost our videos, all of us, if you follow us, you see the same videos kind of come up. It's funny because it's really a journey, right? It's like saying at what age did you love your kids the most?
Right.
Well, okay.
No, but I just mean like in the moment, the moment where you're at, you're like, wow, I'm really happy or proud of this. And then, you know, 5 years later, you look back and you say, oh my God, what was I thinking? So,
yes.
Just like, it's kind of hard.
But you gotta have like certain ones that like, even like when maybe you were starting, you remember, oh, okay, this is how I started. It kind of like holds a special place in your heart or whatever.
Not the flamingo, the peacocks that I did with a live with Amy, or what did I do with you guys, or with Amy? That one was so well received by people, that flamingo, and not flamingo, sorry, it's a peacock. And on a paisley, people were so like positive about it. I remember it was on the front of Cake Central. I don't know if you guys ever went on that site, Cake Central.
I remember that.
And everybody was like, oh my God, about it. I was like, oh, okay. You know, like it was the first time everybody was in such a tizzy about something. So I was like, oh, I guess I did something right. So I guess
What about you, Ems?
Well, I feel the same. Like, it's whatever one I'm working on now is my favorite. Like, these are my favorite right now. Like, they're, you know.
You're loving them. Yes, I think everybody is the same, kind of same. And we forget what we made, I have to say. We totally forget. Like, over the years, we forget, oh, I made that? Oh, okay. Good. I don't like it now anymore. You know, like we all, I think, feel the same. But they are, I think, the first ones I made, like, they're kind of in my memory. But yes, the peacock, yes. You have done a lot of peacock stuff. You've done the snowflakes. You've done quite a lot of stuff. Also, guys, Mar is having a class tomorrow. So if you haven't signed up, go ahead and sign up for Mars. Is it all sold out, or there may probably?
That is just, they'll have to be baking through. You know what I mean?
Probably,
well, they can watch and just.
They can. You can. Well, the thing is, you can. If you sign up, the recording is available then later, so you don't necessarily have to. Sometimes it's even better to learn to watch without the stress of trying to get it right, and then you can watch at your leisure time and decorate, you know, at your own speed, because then you can pause and do things like that. And you can sign up over at Global Belly. Do we have a link here somewhere? globalbelly.com.
I have the picture. Here it is.
Okay, so here we go, guys. So go ahead and type this into your browser and purchase this class. It's only $35, and you get to see Mar, you get to chat with her, and she's also going to have a host.
Yes, I've got my Tuesday partner in crime.
So that's going to be exciting, and yeah, it's a bargain. It really is. And you can then gift the cookies to your friends, or you know, your mom, your girlfriend, your wife, your, you know, somebody, your neighbor.
The template for Amber, it's, hold on here. There it is. That's Amber's coffee shop link.
And it's also in the comments somewhere. I posted them.
And on Instagram, do you have it in your bio? Like, you know, there? Yeah. So
Right. So if you go to my Instagram and then just click the link in my bio, you'll see my link to the templates there.
So I wanted to answer this, Sandra. So the square device that I brought cookies, you make it sound so fancy. It's really not that fancy. You can pick up a rod that is like 1/4 inch thick at your lumber section. Try to get untreated wood, and you can use it to roll out your cookies. I have over the years used paint sticks. I have used rods. I have used plastic rolling guides that come with it's a system for rolling cookies. Dough is
Yeah, I
called
have that.
rolling mat system, so which is really great. It's a large silicone mat, like oversized mat that you can roll out your cookies between two silicone mats, which is really great because it eliminates use of extra flour, which can make your cookies kind of hard and
Yeah.
not tender. I have all of this listed in my Amazon shop. So if you type Amazon Hanielas, you will get to my shop, and all the tools are listed there. Oh yes. Oh, sorry.
I was just putting here. This could be something for the future, guys. If we use the same cutter,
Yes, we have done that actually for Halloween last year. We've used butterfly
Oh, right.
to create the Halloween cookies, which was kind of challenging. But it was really fun. So we have to definitely revisit that idea.
Yeah.
So Amber.
I don't have plans to repeat it, but I have like a really detailed tutorial in my shop on filigree. So it's basically what we did in the class, but
Pre-recorded.
Yeah.
And that's good too, because you can pause it and you can kind of keep up if because obviously she can do it in her sleep. So
and to touch up on the filigree now, if you need the pattern that Amber uses, you can practice and you can get the template at your shop, right?
Yeah.
You have a template for your filigree that you drew. It's basically what you do on your cookies.
Yes.
But like Mar says, you can do it in your sleep. You literally can do it.
Now there's the stencil in the coffee shop. So if you don't want to pipe it, just use the stencil.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. So do we have any more questions?
I think
yeah, you can definitely AliExpress. Marlene is a big advocate for the AliExpress. You love AliExpress. You can find so many different things. Rolling guides you can definitely find on AliExpress. Somebody's asking if you are Stephanie, if you are still on Craftsy, Amber.
Yeah, that class still exists on Craftsy. The company has changed hands a few times, so I haven't really kept up with where the class went. But if you go to craftsy.com, it should be there.
Yeah, it'll redirect, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Thank you.
I don't think we know.
So next week we are doing. I don't know what we are. We'll talk about it.
I think I'm off next week, right?
Oh, are you? I'm looking at you like you're not. Okay, so.
Yeah, no, I think I'm off. So it's well, it's the day. It's the Mother's Day is that weekend or.
That weekend. So we will not focus on Mother's Day because it's I don't know. I think it's gonna be a little too late. So we will focus on something else. We'll figure it out.
Is it Mother's Day next?
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe the following weekend.
Mother's Day is the 9th.
Mother's Day is every Sunday, okay, folks? So make sure that you treat your mom to breakfast in bed every Sunday from now on. That's kind of like how we roll here. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great class tomorrow, Mar. I hope everything was fun.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.